So now, as you can see, if someone were to come in and sign up right now, they would end up getting this message right away, and then they would get this message sent 3 days after the previous message, which is this one, and that would be Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. is when they would actually receive that. So that's how the follow-up series works, and I'm going to delete this just in case I get anybody that signs up for my my email list right now. I definitely don't want to send them a bunch of random, information that doesn't make sense. So now we've covered blog broadcasts, we've covered regular broadcasts, we've covered the autoresponder. I also covered the personalization, which I showed you. Just click that drop down, you can pull in their name and information. Personalization, for everyone that's watching here, personalization is very big. You want to make sure that you do personalize your emails as much as possible. It's been proven that the click-through rates and the engagement rates are better with personalization when you do that. So you want to make sure that you do that. And then lastly, let's talk about templates. So we go into Email Template Manager, and this is where you start with an Aweber template, you import a template, or you code using your own or their theme language. Now, I'll let you know that me personally, and I have to give props to Pat Flynn for this one, when I send my emails, I send them only in text with hyperlinks. That's it. I don't send graphics. I don't send a bunch of snappy other things with it. And the reason why is because simple is safe, and especially with mobile devices, if you're sending a bunch of images and templates and everything, sometimes there's some issues there, right? You have to click a button to see all images, and people get overwhelmed by that, and it can be a little confusing. So instead of going that route, I just send everything through text personally. It's kind of a preference. It's not necessarily something I'll recommend it because that's what I do, but at the same time, you definitely don't have to do that. You can make your templates, pretty and look good and everything like that. So in order to do something like that, first off, like I said, you can import, you can code one, or you can start with theirs, and I'll show you how easy this is. So we do a template name, which is template 1. We have all the information here, and what we can do is we can add things as we need to within the template itself. So we would add a headline. Headline goes here. We could add an image below, and this is where you would actually put your image. If you had one, I don't have one. You can see that you can do upload an image or image gallery. So if you wanted to do a free image, you'd be able to throw that into there, right? So you'd have your message, you'd have the image, and then actually this headline. All right, well, all right, we can delete that, but you could just throw the headline up here. That was my fault for throwing it into the bottom like that. But this way you would have your message here, and then you'd have a bunch of images here. The other thing that you can do is throw in the kind of follow me social media things. So you could say, hey, I want to add a Facebook account or add a Twitter account to the emails themselves. And then what will end up happening is at the bottom of your emails, they will have a Facebook badge, Twitter badge that goes directly to where your page or your Facebook page or your Twitter page is. I'm actually probably going to add these. I don't have them right now. Something else that is good too, and this is nice, buttons. So these buttons, you could see, click here or click me now, and you can change, obviously you could change the link URL to whatever you want. You can change the text style, you can change the button color. I would go with the red because that's what it is with my website. I would want to center it. All right, so now I've got this email that says hi, and it personalizes first name, so that person's first name. Click here and start typing your message. I look forward to teaching you. And then what you can do is you can have it to where they click on this, it goes right to your website. So I'm just throwing a bunch of things together here to kind of show you some of the functionality, but this is nice because it does all of this for you. And then you can see here, you can also throw your logo at the top, and if you click to edit, you can upload an image of your logo. You can also have a signature if you do have one available, and then you can do coupons and that sort of thing. Coupons are good too, because if we throw this up, you can see there's a nice little coupon there. And you can choose the border too, which I think is important, but you can choose what you want to be in this coupon, all the content within the coupon, whatever it may be. So there's a lot of different things that you can do inside of Aweber's platform to actually create everything. And you can throw dividers in, more share icons, paragraphs, articles, all this stuff. But the point here is that if you don't have the design capabilities to create your own email template, you can do that with Aweber. You don't necessarily have to have a developer around to create a template. So that's pretty much it. That's how templates work. And then obviously when you're ready, save and exit. And then now I have template 1. So we're going to stop the walkthrough there, but hopefully now you have a better understanding of the email marketing software that I talked about, which again was Aweber and is available at www.onehourprofessor.com/Aweber. That is my affiliate link, so if you go to there, I really appreciate it. But that basically will break it down for you. And in review, today's lecture, we talked about the features and the purpose of email marketing software, specifically Aweber. We talked about why I recommend Aweber, and finally, we did the video walkthrough.